G'day guys, Greg here. Now today I am on my way to Capalaba in Brisbane. I'm on my way to Costas Seafood Cafe. They have just won Queensland's Best Fish and Chips Award for 2021. So I thought, right, I better whip on in and grab one of their fish and chips and see if it does actually deserve the award as the best fish and chips. You know, I've had quite a few of them, so I should be able to tell how good they are. Anyway, I'm nearly there. Let's go get one. Yes! Alright, well here we go, the Costas fish and chips. It cost me $11.90 and I got a cod today, battered of course. So it's a minimum $4 worth of chips, $7.90 for the fish. Let's suss it out. Oh yeah! Oh, and by the way, Costas Seafood's got a 4.7 Google star rating with like 1,000 reviews, so they're doing something right. Anyway, let's suss out these chips. Oh, look how many chips there are. That's $4 worth, and it is a monstrous looking amount of chips. Interesting color too. And I can see some salt on there. Once again, I've forgotten to ask for the chicken salt. I'm sure they would have had it though. But let's suss out the cod. Oh yeah. All right, well there you go. There's a bit of Costas cod right there. It looks like a bit of lemon down there as well. Oops. So yeah, it's interesting looking. The batter looks, you know, kind of plain, doesn't it? Oh, but looks can be deceiving. Well, how about we start off with some of these chips? They look really good, don't they? The colour is really quite unusual. Oh my. These are an awesome chip. A great crunch. Beautiful and soft in the middle. Well seasoned, and they taste really good. Oh. That's a top shelf chip. And they do gluten-free chips too, which is what these ones are. So if these are that good, imagine how good the real chips are. Oh mate. Anyway, we gotta suss out this fish. So the cod, $7.90 for the piece of cod. But yeah, the batter on it sort of looks very light. And here we can just see it here. It's really just flaking away. It's very light batter. But look at that fish underneath. Wow, that looks so just fresh and clean and white, and gee, that is some good looking fish. Seems to be breaking away nicely too. Let's try some of this batter. Oh. Interesting. It's really light and airy, but I tasted a sort of a sweetness in there, like a sugary sort of sweetness, or not too sure what it is, but it tastes really good. And this fish, hopefully it's nice and fresh. I think they pride themselves on freshness. So come at me, cod. Yep. It's got that nice cod flavour there. Not too strong, but not too weak. If any complaint, could be a little bit dry, but anyway, let's find out what it tastes like all together. Okay. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Really fresh and juicy tasting, and definitely wholesome oil, but man, that would be awesome after a big night out. So it does come with a piece of lemon, so let's try the lemon test. All right. Lemon seems to be popping out the side. Come on, Juice, get on that piece of fish. Oh yeah. That's better. Come on, lemon test. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's got a real butteriness about it. I don't think it needs a lemon, but it definitely did add a pretty good flavour. And just check out how thick this piece of cod is. It's got a really nice thickness about that piece. Towards the end, thin at the front and bigger at the end, but yeah, that's a nice solid piece of fish. And fresh tasting. Good stuff. Try it with some chips. I'm living the dream. Now, like I said, Costas Seafood's got a 4.7 Google star rating. Wonder what rating now Gregor will give it. Well, $11.90 for all these chips and this big piece of cod. That's pretty good. These chips are absolutely beautiful. They're just so crunchy and nice and soft and well seasoned and everything in a chip that you could ask for. The batter on the outside had a little bit of a sweetness about it. It was quite thin, but it still tended to hold the oil and was pretty nice, and there wasn't too much of it, but there could have been too little of it. The piece of fish inside, well, that tasted nice and fresh and beautiful. Nice big piece flaking away, had that classic cod taste, and well, it was just a really nice piece of fish. Together, it tasted pretty good, and with the lemon test, mate, it tasted all right. It's a meal for one, but I tell you what, with all these chips, mate, you could probably feed 3 people with this amount, or 2 people and a couple of seagulls. So for my Grego star rating, I think this deserves, well, I think it deserves its 4.7 Google star rating, that's for sure. It's a really nice fish and chips. Its chips are beautiful, the fish size is good. I would have liked it combined though. That's always a much nicer sort of prospect, isn't it? I think because I asked for gluten-free chips, they might have had it separate. It was a really awesome fish and chips. It's not the best fish and chips I've had though. So for it to win Queensland's best, well, they should have come and asked me. I could have told them. Who is Queensland's best fish and chips as far as I'm concerned? Well, let me just tell you, the best fish and chips I've had so far was at Seaway Kiosk. That was the most phenomenal fish and chips that I've had. Mind you, it was the most expensive, and well, it was just beautiful. But this is the Costas Seafood Fish and Chips. Queensland champion. Yeah, I can see why. It's a really nice fish and chips, and I reckon if you went there, you'd probably enjoy it too. And if you do go there, tell them Greg sent you. I tell you what, the staff is that friendly, it's that nice. And well, they took my details. Hopefully they're watching. If you tell them Greg sent you, they will, hopefully, have a clue. Anyway, that's all today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next fish and chip review. I wonder if it'll be better than this one. See you then. Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the reviews are finger